So I was whining to my wife the other day, said, I need new glasses. And she said, well, get some. I couldn't tighten them anymore. They were scratched. You know the thing, right? But I didn't want to go through the process because you have to make the appointment. You have to spend weeks to get them done. And you got to pay a fortune, right? That's real. But I did. I spent $500 on frames and glasses, and that was cheap. And then I ordered a pair from my sponsor, Zenni Optical, for $70. Zenni is an online eyewear shop. Prescription glasses, sunglasses, blue light lenses, starting at under $30. You go to Zenni.com, you pick a frame, upload your prescription, and they ship it to your door. No appointment, no store, no upsell at the counter. And by the way, if you are saying, do I really need new glasses, or do I have to put up with one pair to do everything I need to do for the next 2 years? No! You can get what you want starting at under $30. And if you've never bought glasses online, don't worry about it. I haven't either. Zenni has a virtual try-on, so you can see exactly how the frame looks before you commit to buying them, with no salesman looking at you saying, those look good, but these expensive ones would look better. No, you don't get that. I'm excited. I can't wait to get my Zenni glasses and tell you more about them. If your glasses are overdue for a refresh, now's the time. Go to Zenni.com/podcast and use the code podcast15 for 15% off your first order. The styles sell out, so don't sit on it. That's Zenni.com/podcast. Promo code podcast15. You might have heard that live shopping is exploding, and I have to tell you, I have been on Whatnot for a couple of weeks now, and I see why it is. Now, Whatnot is my sponsor, and they are the reason I got on the platform and checked it out. I'm glad they did. They made it easy for me. I'm going to make it easy for you. I love it. Whatnot is where you get great products without paying full price. It's that simple. I'm hooked on their live shows, too. You got to see them. They're so much fun. And I see why Whatnot has climbed to the top of the App Store. And listen, if you're selling online, or maybe you have a storefront, and you're hoping people will find your listing or maybe walk in your store, Whatnot flips that, because on Whatnot, you go live and you sell directly to people in real time. And I may admit, although you didn't hear from me, I may have picked up a couple of power tools or so in the past couple of days. I'm just saying. Whatnot, it's the largest dedicated live shopping platform with beauty, collectibles, electronics, luxury, fashion, even cookies, and anyone can sell. In fact, people who sell on Whatnot sell 10 times as much as any other major marketplace. That's because you're not just listing products, you're building real connections with buyers. So whether you're shopping or you're selling, download the Whatnot app today and get free shipping on your first order. Just search WHATNOT, Whatnot, in the App Store and start scoring amazing deals. All right, come on. So today, I want to chat a little bit about, if I may, self-inflicted change. Change, I don't like, Scott. No, Scott, I don't like change. That's not my thing. I don't like change. Well, okay, I changed one time. I felt like I had to change, didn't want to change, really didn't like to change, but then I did, and it was better. That's one way to look at it. The other way is self-inflicted change, deciding to make the change on your own. The most powerful way to do things, you are in charge, 100% in control of your life. If you are breathing, the person who's in control of your oxygen levels, you're in charge. Nobody's in charge of you. Don't argue with me. Don't argue with me. You are in control of everything in your life. It may not feel like it sometimes. It doesn't. But you know, you're sucking air in and you're blowing air out. And if you are in charge of that very, very important thing, nobody else gets to control you. So when you change because circumstance change, that's awesome. Good for you. But when you change because you decided to change, for the better, hopefully. Don't have to. Not going to judge you. Life is awesome. Hey, good to have you. Thanks for stopping by today. My name is Scott Smith. I'm the founder and the Chief Motivating Officer here at motivationtomove.com. I don't change much. I kind of do the same thing. If you listen to me for any length of time, all you brand new people, come on in here. This is me. I don't change a whole lot. I do what I do, and I don't respond a whole lot to the algorithm. I don't really give a crap about that. I respond about what I do and knowing it has an impact on you, and I think about you and how can I impact you, and that's what I do. So if you don't like me, cool. There's 4 million other podcasts. You shouldn't listen to them because I'm so much better, but it's up to you. Did I actually say that on? I think I did. Okay. The reason I do it is I got an email from a young lady who is actually listening and paying attention to my Scott Logic email. You can get it for free. Just go to getscottlogic.com, motivationtomove.com if you want the fancy dancy stuff. Sign up for it. It is positive. It's useful. It's entertaining. It's a lot of fun. And it's free. And yes, you can unsubscribe anytime you want to. I'm not going to bug you. If you don't like me, I don't want you to get my stuff, okay? It costs me money to send emails. So go get it. You'll like it. So today we want to talk about self-inflicted changes and why they rock so much. So don't have to go too far back in time to get something was a change. And was it self-inflicted? Was it not self-inflicted when coronavirus and the whole pandemic thing hit? Was that something that you and I individually had a chance to kind of control or not control? Was it the way we had governed ourselves? Was it the way we had took care of our health system? You got to think about it, right? I mean, how this whole thing come about? I'm not casting blame any particular place other than to say it's my fault. I'm completely responsible for my reaction to that thing. And I wasn't a good reaction. I mean, it was weird, man. We're cruising down I-95 here at 75 mile an hour. East Coast I-95, right outside Daytona Beach. 75 mile an hour. Unless you're like me, you own a very fast motorcycle. Suddenly, they stop you on the highway. And they're like, whoa, use my anti-lock brakes. Detour off the exit. Where's the detour? The orange sign. There's no detour sign here. I'll never forget seeing the sign said 15 days to stop the curve or flatten the curve, I guess they said. And that was it. It's like, there's no more detour signs. No place we go. There's no more detour signs. What are we going to do? That's weird. So that was kind of a change that that we didn't have much control over. And yet it was self-inflicted in my view. It caused some real pain, some real suffering. It still does to this day. It happens. I don't want to make fun of it, but what the hell? We got to make fun of it. To the comedians that actually are comedians for a living, not me that sometimes pretends to be one. Took a while to get used to that new normal. And I hated the phrase new normal because it was change, right? And yes, it is a new normal because anything is, after something happens, it's a new normal. And it kind of became a bad word. It's the new normal. Like, oh my God, I like the old normal. It's always a new normal. You get out of bed tomorrow morning, it's a new normal. It is. The sun rose slightly at a different angle than it did the day before, a couple more clouds in the sky, and a bird messed up your patio. It's a new normal.
This episode is brought to you by Fox One. Watch all 104 matches of the FIFA World Cup live in 4K for just $19.99 a month with 3 days free. Build your own multi-view, choose up to 3 streams, and follow player spotlights. Stay on top of every moment with live stats, highlights, and instant replays. The FIFA World Cup, streaming live on Fox One. Offers are subject to change. See fox.com for complete terms and conditions.
Remember how it slowed down? Remember how schedule changes? Remember how we all found Zoom? Oh. Couldn't chase shiny objects anymore, could we? We tried. And something along the way was kind of weird. This pandemic pause happened, and it was this big global thing that just wham, and we didn't like it. We were all scared to death about it. And suddenly we began to change. We started making our own decisions. We became self-inflicted. We said, wait a second. See, I talk about this all the time, that, you were rolling so fast, you didn't even know what you like to do. You're just doing what you do. Now, I know if I ask you the question, what do you do when you're doing you? I know it's not commuting 90 minutes each way to the office and hanging out in a cubicle all day long and having a bad lunch downstairs in the cafeteria. That's not what you do when you're doing you. I know when you're doing you, it's on the weekend at the barbecue. You're fishing, you're hunting, you're doing whatever you're doing. I know that. Fishing, hunting. I don't do either of those things. I do eat barbecue. I'm on keto right now. But we slowed down a little bit. Some people decided to start their own business. Some people decided to move into a new home, give them some new space. Some people decided to go back to school. It was kind of weird. It was the biggest joys, the biggest pains, a catalyst for change, wasn't it? And yet the change was happening in the middle, because once you broke free from this crazy thing that was happening to you while you were locked up in all this crazy world, and we thought the pandemic is crazy. Before that was crazy. And slowly we're getting back to that right now. But some of you made the change. You decided it was going to be self-inflicted. Sometimes there were deaths. You didn't want to do that, but you had to deal with it and find a way. Sometimes there were weddings. You had a choice with that. Sometimes you couldn't get the wedding done or get the funeral done fast enough. Birth of a new child came away, and you couldn't visit the child when they were born. All kinds of things happen. And yet you made choices along the way to improve your life and make your life better along the way. As it got more normal, you got happy with the new normal. Life changed. Yeah, some lessons in life are pretty unpredictable. And sometimes we go through them and we get this thing called wisdom. Wisdom's cool. Wisdom keeps your blood pressure down. Wisdom makes you see the bigger picture. But most people in the world don't have wisdom. Not because a lot of people haven't earned it yet. They just haven't been alive long enough. Right now, there's a 22-year-old saying, Scott, I got more wisdom than you do. I have Google. I Google better than you do. I'm an expert Googler. By the way, that's the difference between people that become consultants and things like that. They're Googling stuff. They're just better than you. True or true? The point is this. Sometimes change happens. Sometimes you didn't choose it. But if you just accept the fact that, well, I'm still here. I got out of bed this morning. I took a breath. I'm still doing what I do as a human. That's a voluntary choice for you. So therefore, everything in this world is self-inflicted because you decided to be here. I know it's really silly when you think about it, but then again, doesn't it kind of take the pressure off things? Because at that point, you can turn this whole self-inflicted thing and you can turn it into whatever you want it to be. You can choose. And so my question today would be, if you have the power, and you do, if everything is self-inflicted and you're inflicting upon yourself, what are you going to do today? It's up to you. I'll even let you decide. It may be good, it may be bad. Doesn't matter. It's up to you. What are you going to do today? Good time to think about it. Better yet, it's a good time to go do it. The day that you take 100% accountability for yourself and your actions and everything going on around you, and it just is the day you become the person you're meant to be. I can help you too. I have an email. It's fun, positive, useful, entertaining, uplifting. People are enjoying it. Lots of great comments. Big open rate. It's actually something that's nice to get in your email. Just go to getscottlogic.com and get it. Subscribe today, unsubscribe, whatever the heck you get tired of me. And that happens. Just like on the podcast. Sometimes you pause me, and 6 months later, you download 100 episodes, which doesn't happen anymore, by the way. They changed some things. So if you want the past episodes like that, you got to go force them to get them now. Otherwise, you just get like a week's worth, and that's about it. Apple did that to you. See you at Facebook, dailyboostpodcast.com/Facebook, and everything else that you want to know about me, go to motivationtomove.com, and I'll see you tomorrow right here on the Daily Boost Podcast.